I think you have to be a certain age to have sort of the epiphany I had again last night. And to some of you guys, this is going to sound ridiculous, like to Abby, who's so young. But when you're my age and this technology wasn't around when we were kids, I just had this epiphany last night that we take so much technology for granted now that we just didn't have even just a couple of years ago. And last night it hit me because I bought those Meta sunglasses. You put them on, right? These AI sunglasses. I can look at my dog and go, hey, Meta, what kind of dog is that? And it says, it's an English bulldog.
That's so crazy.
I can look at a plant and point at it and go, hey, Meta, what kind of plant is this and how often should I water it? And then in my ears through my sunglasses, it tells me exactly the kind of plant and when I should be watering it. That's fascinating to me,
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
I didn't realize they were so robust.
Yes, right? So then I started going, I'm getting ready to go on vacation and I'm starting to notice, again, this sounds stupid because we use this stuff every single day, but like, I downloaded 2 books on a Kindle last night in 10 seconds. And it's in that little itty bitty thing. All those pages in that little itty bitty thing. I mean, we take those things for granted now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because
we used to have to go to a bookstore and pick up the book and hold it in our hands and read it on the beach. It's in a little book.
Well, I still do that because I need to have the actual book in my hand.
Do you?
Yes. Yeah, there's something about having the actual book and feeling the pages like... I'm still like a real book person.
Little things like that mess me up too, because I was mounting a TV the other day and I had to sharpen a pencil in order to make a little thing on a wall, and just sharpening a pencil was like, wow, this really took me back to when you had to use a pencil.
Here's another thing about technology, okay, that you just put into my head, is that when I'm trying to order frames online and prints online, you used to have to use a big old measuring tape, right? I can measure right on my phone. I got a measuring tape on my phone. I just swipe it against the wall and it tells me how long it is.
I just found out some Android phones have infrared built into the camera, into their phone. So you can see through your walls, like if you're looking for studs to hang stuff.
No way.
Yes, and it's like the phone is cheaper than buying a separate infrared device.
Oh, it's like those X-ray glasses that you used to get in those kits back in the day. Do you remember those? They were so stupid. I always thought I was so geeked to get X-ray glasses and thinking that you would be able to see through stuff. And, you know, that I don't know what they did. Obviously, you couldn't. It was a total ruse. But as a kid, you just thought, I have X-ray vision. Now I can see through things.
And again, Abby, you were born into all this. But some of us, man, like I'm laying on the couch the other night and I've got all these to-do things on my to-do list. I'm getting ready to go away. And I realize that Franny has no food. And I'm like, oh, now I got to go all the way to Target, which is like a quarter of a mile away. So, wait. Instacart. And it was there at my doorstep in 1 hour. That's every day we take that for granted, but that's amazing.
I tell you what also is a game changer for moms who have kids in car seats. The fact that I can pull up the Target app, I can order something and I can do curbside and literally just pull up and they bring it to your car, to your passenger window, and I don't have to park. I don't have to get my kid out of the car seat. I don't have to drag them in. Like that is a game changer.
Right.
How about Wi-Fi? Abby, did you ever have to sit through the dial-up tone?
Yeah, so I'm in the last generation of where I can remember plugging in the phone line and hearing I just play Neopets for an hour. So I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp to where I do remember what it was like to have a flip phone. I didn't have a smartphone until I was like an adult, essentially. And yeah, I mean, it sucked. I'm glad I didn't have to be an adult through that, but I do remember the good old days.
Oh my God. I remember when Frosted Flakes had an internet address, and I'm like, a cereal box doesn't need this internet thing is ridiculous. Why does a cereal box need a website?
It's never going to take off. Never.
Kind of glad it did, so I have a job.
I was hanging out with my 17-year-old a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, what did you guys do before ATM machines? And I had to explain to him, like, we used to have to go to the bank on Friday, get out what we needed for the weekend, and if we ran out of money, you ran out of money. And he was like, no.
It still blows my mind that you can deposit a check through your phone. Like,
Yes.
I still can't believe
Or that
it.
you can pay with your phone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And once again, these are all things that we can do online now. Just the fact I bought a sunroom for my deck on Amazon the other day. Okay, it came in. I had contractors coming in. They were quoting me like $20,000, and I'm like, $20,000 for a sunroom. So I went on Amazon, 2 clicks, and I had a sunroom for a quarter of the price. And then they were there magically 6 hours later, putting up my sunroom. This is a magical time to be alive. Let's not take it for granted.
The Bert Show.